Welcome back to Tuesday Talk on Gospel 1490 WMBM. Your thoughts and comments are solicited and welcomed. To talk to Bishop Curry, give us a call in Dade, 305-953-WMBM. Broward, 954-525-1490. And toll free at 1-888-599-9626. You may also email us at tuesdaytalk@WMBM.com.
All right, and of course I did what I often do. I mispronounce people's name. And I did it this morning, but I'm about to be corrected. Want to welcome our very special guest, and she's going to tell me the proper pronunciation of her name.
Tamara James.
Tamara. What?
Just think of a camera with a T.
Tamara. Got it.
Yeah.
I'm good with name association, so I got that. Tamara.
Never forget it.
No, I'll just call you Miss James.
That'll work as well.
How you doing this morning?
I'm doing well. I can't complain.
Good. Well, welcome. Thank you for being here on WMBM Tuesday Talk.
Thank you for having me. I'm really excited and honored to be in the presence.
Well, thank you. Now, let's go back because we have to go back now, especially let's go UM. Are you still like UM? I mean, just the U, that's it?
It's all about the U.
That's what I'm talking about.
Always going to be about the U.
Do you think UM should give Duke their game back this past?
Absolutely not. That was a big win for our program. Our program needed it. You know, we've been going through a lot of things over there at the University of Miami with the death of one of the players' mom and change of coaching and that horrible loss. So we'll take a win however we can get it right about now.
How about that? Now, you played for UM, the ladies basketball team.
Yes, I graduated in 2006. I was there from 2002 to 2006.
What kind of experience was that?
Oh my gosh, life-changing. College just prepared me for life. Basketball really prepared me for life as well. Being able to be away from home, you're really independent, you're held responsible from going to classes and going to practices. You really didn't have a social life. You really lived in the lab. And thank God that my coaches are so tough on me because they really built me and molded me to, the person who I am now.
Now, and from there, you were...
I was drafted. I was drafted to the WNBA, first round, 8th pick to the Washington Mystics.
Now, tell us about that because, you're a professional basketball player. You are this is the NBA, but for women.
Correct.
Okay.
The WNBA, I think that is gaining more attention now, and I think it's awesome that women are able to play for their family and their friends here in America. Although many of us, or about 90% of everyone who plays in the WNBA also goes overseas and plays overseas as well. So in my first couple of years, I probably had 2 weeks home out of the entire year.
Really?
It's tough. You have to have a strong support system. I thank God for my family and my parents and my close family because they helped me. Times were really rough. It was a huge transition. I went from starting every game to being on the bench every game, and just different situations prepare you in life for different situations that you're going to face.
Now, I also I've read that you played in Israel.
I did.
I had 2 trips to Israel. Enjoyed every trip. Tell us about playing over there and living over there, whatever.
Well, my first year going to Israel, I was a little afraid because what they show you here in the States with the media and CNN and Fox News and all those news outlets, I thought I was going to get blown up. My mom will never see me again. But I went there and it's so beautiful. Yeah. It's just like walking downtown Fort Lauderdale or Miami, depending on the place that you're in. I've treated Israel just like I treat America. Certain places you just don't go. And I stayed out of harm's way, and harm's way stayed out of mine. By the grace of God, He kept me over there, and I was fortunate enough to have my son for the last 3 years over there in Israel with me as well. I brought you some holy oil.
Really?
From the Holy Land, yeah.
Believe it or not, that's the same thing I brought back, but I brought the little containers. I brought back like 150, 200 of them. Wow, thank you very much.
You're welcome. I love
appreciate
Israel.
that.
The tradition there is just amazing. They've treated me like family, And I've always said that that's my second home.
Really?
Yes.
Now, how do they receive basketball over there?
They love it.
Really?
The fans are really rowdy. They beat drums and blow whistles. They're nothing like, we get all dressed up fancy, come to our games and want to just look cute. No, those fans really eat, sleep. They love the game. They love you beyond basketball. They invite you to their houses. They make sure you have a family away from home.
Wow.
And the culture there is just so amazing.
And in Israel, you won 2 cup championships?
I won 2 cup championships and a league championship out of my 6 years of playing there, and I'm quite lucky.
What is the cup championship versus the league championship?
A cup championship basically is single game elimination with everyone in the league, and a league championship is more like the NBA playoffs. You have series and things like that. So, both are equally important to me. A championship is a championship.
So let me ask you this, and we're going to get to your foundation, and then we're going to get to an announcement you made for the city of Dania Beach, the oldest city in Broward County. City. That's right. I spent a little time there the last 6 years. How about that?
I know.
Now, how does that work? Is it like the NBA where there are different cities within, Israel, or the league? How's the league made up?
I think when I was there, we had 10 or 11 teams. You have them in different cities. You have a couple of teams that plays EuroLeague, and what that means is, in the Israeli league, you play 1 game a week, and then if you're in the EuroLeague, you play 1 game a week for EuroLeague. So if you're on a EuroLeague team, you're playing twice a week. Okay. 1 game against different teams in Europe, and then 1 game against different teams in Israel.
Okay, and now. And congratulations on all of that.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, let's talk about your foundation a little bit. What was the genesis of your foundation? What does your foundation? What's the focus of your foundation?
I can remember back when I played AAU ball in Hollywood, Florida, under the instruction of Richard Walker, having to stand on the corner and ask for money, just to go to AAU trips, go to different tournaments, so that I was seen by college coaches and things like that. Mm-hmm. I can remember my mom skipping out on bills so I can get some shoes, or I remember the struggle of coming up as an athlete in our communities and the lack of resources that were here in our community to help us be seen at the next level. As we all know, we can go on any corner and there's so much talent on our corners.
Right.
They just had bad breaks. They didn't have the right programs. They didn't have the right guidance. They didn't have the right finances to keep them out of trouble. And so when I got to the WNBA, I always said that I would go and give back. And that's exactly what I did. It started on a really, really small scale, and I just really wanted to sponsor teams and help those individuals and those children, those families that were having a rough time trying to send those kids to be seen by college coaches and things like that. Mm-hmm. And I also, for New Jerusalem Missionary Baptist Church, I also gave them scholarships so our kids can get outside of Dania, Fort Lauderdale. A lot of our kids haven't even gone past Fort Lauderdale, so they don't really know what's out there. And in traveling the country, it humbled me. I've seen so many live happy lives with so little. I've seen 2-year-olds on highways begging for money. I've seen a lot of things that I would feel I wouldn't be able to survive with doing, and they did. And it also forced me to be able to survive with little. I was in Turkey where I had to light a pilot to get hot water, and my water came out orange, and I didn't have a dryer. It's just, you learn how to survive without the necessities, and it made me realize how spoiled we really were. So in having my organization, I just wanted to give back. I didn't care, and I made it an umbrella organization to where it doesn't matter. Whatever the need is, we go and we try to cater to that need. I know annually, when Thanksgiving is coming up, we have a Thanksgiving drive, and last year we were blessed enough to give away 100 Thanksgiving in a boxes with a turkey.
Wow.
And we also had a fresh market set up where we gave out fresh produce. And we went around to the different schools, to the resource officers to see who's really doing bad, because it's not always those on food stamps, it's those who just lost a job, those who don't qualify for government assistance that need help the most. And so those are the type of people we try to target. We also have annually a back to school drive, and this year we gave out 1,000 stuffed backpacks.
Wow.
And we had a health fair, and free immunizations and blood donation, and we had basketball clinics, and just a big community day for all of our surrounding communities to come in and just enjoy each other and enjoy a day of fun. Because I wasn't here in the States, it was hard for us to have a steady program, but we just did little events like that throughout the year to just cater to our communities. But now that I'm here, I'm looking on doing some other programs. We have a program called Girls on Deck. The Quarter Deck in Dania Beach, they have partnered with us, and we are able to give job opportunities to young girls coming up so that they're ready, they're ready, interview ready. We give them a resume. They give us a resume, and we put them through the interview process, and they provide them with a job. And it's up to them to keep it. We just provide them with the opportunity.
Okay. Now, if people are interested in helping you with your foundation, how could they reach you?
Two ways. You can go to our foundation website, which is www.tamarajamesfoundation.
That's Tamara, not Tamara.
No, it's not. Tamara,
it's Tamara.
Tamara, jamesfoundation.org, or you can visit us on Facebook as facebook.com/TJFINC.
All right. You've already done it, but I want you to give a shout out to your parents again. And your aunties, Nam, and everybody.
To my mom, Tammy James, and my dad, Ellis James, I say thank you. To my sisters, my cousins, everyone. I have a lot of friends that are like family to me. Just everyone who has been my backbone. I truly say thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Now, let's get to it. You made an announcement to take your public service to another level. Let's talk about that.
Okay, yes, I have decided to run for City Commission in Dania Beach, and it's just doing what I've always done, that's serve our community. It's nothing new to me. It's not like I'm in a different arena that I know nothing about. If it's one thing I'm passionate about and I know about, it's serving my community, because I've been there. My organization is going on its 10th year in the city of Dania, so I'm quite aware of our needs from the babies all the way to the seniors.
Let me ask you a question, because one of my all-time favorite politicians from Dania Beach was a gentleman by the name of Chester Bird.
Chester Bird.
Do you know that name?
I know that name very well.
Now, he was, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the first African-American mayor. Well, one of them, let me put it that way. But here's my connection with him. He was my dean at Hallandale Middle School.
Okay.
And so I spent a lot of time with him because he was my dean. Now, that was during the time, see, you're too young to know this, but ask your parents and others. The deans used to be able to take the paddle, and, okay, so.
Yeah, I didn't have any of that in my day.
Fast forward, we were in Sonny's restaurant. This is a true story. I was in Sonny's restaurant. Mr. Bird was in Sonny's restaurant. I walked up to him. I said, Mr. Bird, how you doing? Do you remember me? He said, no. But then he said, turn around. And when he said turn around, I turned around. He said, oh, Victor Curry, how you doing? That's how much he pedaled me.
Funny. Well, I see you turned your life around. Them pedaling work.
Oh, yeah. I got the Board of Education.
Oh, we should put that back in the school then.
So let me ask you, why are you doing it? Why? I mean, I'm sure you got great counsel from people around you, and that's a different arena. That's a different ball game. No pun intended, but I think so. Why are you running?
Because I want to do what I've always done. I've always been a great leader, and I always have been a part of teams that accomplished great things. And I want to do this for the city. I think our city needs my energy, my passion, my drive, and I have a lot of good ideas that I think I can bring to the city. Okay.
Now, you've announced, when is the election?
The election is November 8th, 2016.
Okay. So you have 1 year of campaigning.
I have 1 year of campaigning. I have 1 year of making sure all of our residents are registered to vote. I have 1 year of making sure they get out to the polls or do early voting or do vote by mail, which we used to call it absentee voting.
And that's a very important year because it's a presidential year.
Absolutely. I'm hoping that because it's a presidential year, more people actually get out to the polls.
Okay. Now, if people are interested in now your campaign, they want to donate, they want to learn more about it, how can they contact you?
Absolutely. You can contact us by visiting our website, which is electttamarajames.com.
That's Tamara, not Tamara.
Correct. Electttamarajames.com. You can call me. My phone number is 954-258-7552. Or you can email me at tamara.james2016@gmail.com.
Wow. I'm excited for you and
Thank you.
happy for you.
It.
I know your family very well, and I know they're very proud of you as well. And, of course, you have our prayers and our support, so you go for it.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
And thank you for my oil. How about that?
You probably have a lot of them, but, you know.
But not that. Not from Israel. All of that's gone. That's been a while. So, no, this is, I certainly appreciate it, and I would treasure it. And I may use it. I may, pray over it and pray for some people. How about that?
Hey,
including me.
Sprinkle some on my head while you're here.
We are praying for you. We support you. And when it comes to your foundation, if you need to get information out, please talk with that young lady back there, Miss Cherie.
Okay.
And we'll make sure that we announce it for you.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Your family. So don't worry about that. You take care, all right?
You too.
And you be encouraged along the way, because it can be discouraging. I ran for office one time, so, it can be discouraging. So surround yourself with people who will encourage you and keep you in prayer, okay?
Thank you. Just keep me on the prayer list.
You got it. All right. It's AM 1490 WMBM, and Tamara James joined us. And if you're interested in her foundation, if you're interested in helping her with her campaigning, go for it. Very smart, bright, intelligent, passionate young lady, and that's what we need in politics these days. I'll be right back. It's AM 1490 WMBM. I'm coming back with Malik Rasul and Jerry Russian, and we're going to talk about Rasul's men's wear. And from there, we're going to talk about Jerry Russian, because he's honoring him. So let's do it. It's AM 1490 WMBM. We'll be right back.